What is up, guys? We are back. Some more World of Final Fantasy. We're gonna be trying to finish up everything. Well, probably not everything. Last night we left off at quite the stalemate. A lot of interesting stuff happened in the story. So, oh, you know, I don't think we saw Shintado's. I think this is Awakening. Is this Blitzoff? It is. That's cool. Anyways, yeah, so we left off at quite the stalemate last night. So, we're gonna try and continue and do all that. See what more we can salvage and see if we can survive past this really difficult spike that the game has been handing us so far. So, we're gonna go back and head over to Valum Garden. And yeah, you know, it's pretty funny because this game really hasn't had too many cutscenes, save the introduction of the Final Fantasy characters. I mean, that's to be expected. But last night, man, we were really hit with them. A lot of stuff happened in the story, just all happened at once. So,
I don't think I'm the alone.
regardless, though, we'll you know, I'm assuming we've got to be near the end. You know, when we fought the dude last night, I thought for sure that was the final boss. Of course, it wasn't. So we really gotta, you know, I might do some level grinding tonight, or maybe I'll do all the side quests or something. I don't know, but for certain we're gonna need to level up because why can't we go? Oh, it got taken over. That's really sad. Yeah, so we're gonna probably do that side quest a little bit because we need to level up. It's a necessity at this point. The bad news I do have to say too, by the way, I do have to start the stream off with a little bit of a negative. Twitch still has not approved my emote yet, so the delete Among Us is gonna have to wait, unfortunately. At this point, I wanted it by today. I'm gonna be cool just by Final Fantasy VIII. Really want that to go up. A lot of my friends and followers put up really a lot of work into it.
Tell me one thing. Your past. Do you remember any of it?
No, not really.
Is this the Goth GF?
Right. Of course. If you did remember, there's no way you would be talking to me.
But I do remember you're my sister, Win.
She does. But I don't.
So then, what will you do to me this time?
Do to you?
Push her off the edge.
But Win, those knights were holding you prisoner.
Stop.
Huh?
I don't know you anymore, so don't call me that.
But Win...
Enough.
Okay.
Whoa.
I was a prisoner for a very long time. But it wasn't the knights.
Well, who then?
You ought to know. And why should I bother to help you? Figure out the obvious. You have to remember.
She's not having it.
For Lady Luce.
Our mom? Is she here? Is she still alive?
Yes, they're here. Lady Luce and Lord Rorik.
Rorik? Our dad? Then Mom and Dad are both okay? Where are they?
But you know that too. Where they are. What they're doing.
We do? Are you sure?
Alwyn, are you one of the bad guys?
Me? One of them? You must be joking.
But you went around in a mask tricking us.
Enough. Say no more. I just don't want to hear it. Siren!
Well, it looks like Garuda. Oh, there she go.
Wait! You can't go! We still have so many questions!
You bring nothing to this world but pain and chaos.
Oh my god.
Leave now. Go back home and never wake from your sleep again.
Jeez.
Your mother and father. I'll save them.
Whoa. She has the hero complex, and there she go.
Gosh, bomb it. What the honk is her problem? She didn't tell us anything.
No, but you heard what she said about Mom and Dad. They need to be saved.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I guess she did. Okay, but what do they need saving from?
I don't know.
Hey!
Oh,
what's
it's definitely
going on?
Siren.
Did you see that mirage? Where's Owen?
That's just Final Fantasy VIII Siren.
That explains what happened. But then, what are you two going to do now?
I'm not sure.
I know, this may sound a... If you don't mind, maybe you could help us fight off the Cogna that have appeared across Grimoire. We need more manpower. As much as we can get.
Sure.
Huh?
Whether we were tricked or not, we're still the ones who brought them here. We have to fix this. As long as we have the power to do it.
Yeah, you're right. Besides, helping the League out with operations means gathering mirages and getting stronger.
I really hope we get some
If
rare
Seraphy and Tom are
mirages.
right, and we can trust what Anna Crow told us, then we ought to keep going. Let's collect mirages and find our family.
Yeah.
Great. Okay then, the airship.
World, High Wind, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII Ragnarok exploration. That would be very cash money. Type 0 had it as well. And 9
It's
did
good
too.
that we're helping the League
And
out.
6 did
but
too.
remember, we need to round up more mirages. Tama, these Cogna things, can you tell us more about them? They look powerful.
If we could...
Like
Yeah.
mirages, some the Cogna are strong and some not so the much.
Very
Then again,
insightful.
The tough ones are really the tough. In fact,
Thank
some
you,
of
Tama.
the
Very
Cogna
cool.
have such powerful defenses that regular attacks that won't even leave a scratch on them.
Dude, what? How are we supposed to stop them then?
Remember, we're not the only ones out there fighting. There's Cloud, Squall, Lightning. We're all gonna have to learn to help each other out.
Right. Good point.
Alright. I guess we could go ahead and...
Chapter 21. Chaos in Grimoire.
Well, what a happy title.
Okay, so where are we supposed to start?
Well, if we can track down Cloud, Squall, and Lightning, they could probably use a little help with the Cogna.
Right, but where are they? Oh, we need more intel!
Oh, for that the kind of stuff you should definitely consult with Seraphy. Hang on while I go in to get her.
Yeah, hi. So I suppose you're gonna make me break out the old rumor radar for you.
Rumor radar?
Oh, that's my secret power, hun. It lets me instantly snap up every bit of gossip within my threshold. In a
Put her on
teensy world
TMZ.
like this, that basically only amounts to everything.
Whoa, now that's cool!
Huh? Is it cool?
Well, I'm no expert, but I'd say it is.
Woohoo! I thought I'd never be one of those cool pixies.
Well, you'd
Thank
be
you,
the cooler
Seraph,
if you
you're very
picked up
cool.
facts instead of rumors.
Thanks for that reminder.
Got him.
Well, so do you mind
And
trying
before there's gonna be like intentional
Yeah, sure.
misled
I guess
information.
I'll start us out by narrowing down the search to those Cogna we're after. Sound good?
Alright. These are gonna be like hunts, I'm assuming, right? Let's go to the Nibelheim
Here's
one.
the latest.
Get a load of this. Some kind of creepy machine is tearing the landscape. Soldiers trying to take it down, but they barely made a dent. Not even that guy with the big sword and the young lady and the cowboy had been able to stop
There
it.
you have it. Here's the
Are they really?
latest.
These aren't really. Maybe the weaknesses? Okay, so things like that, we'll probably have to use magic. The machine is probably going to be weak to lightning. This one here... It's a phantom train? Oh, that's really, really good. This... Bravo, another great great little bit of writing here. So it says, there's been another sighting of that spooky runaway train. Where does it come from? Where does it go? The spooky runaway train is the phantom train. Mr. Bones' wild ride. And where does it come from? Where does it go? Is the final... When Godkef... spoiler alert. When Godkef gets created and he comes down from the heavens, that's what he says. He basically says he wants to destroy everything as he wonders where things come from and where they go. So...
There you have it.
Let's go ahead and check out the Nibelheim one first.
Here's the
Let's go
latest.
check out Figaro too, see if there's anything. A bunch of strange machines have taken over the desert. There's a lot, so
There
that's
you
going to
have
be
it.
AoE stuff. And let's just go to the
Here's
very
the
start and see what's
latest.
up with Cornelia. Four-legged machine. Alright, that's all of them. I guess we had to listen to all of them.
So, like, things are basically terrible everywhere?
That's a problem. We can't be in all of those places at once.
Time! I command you to stop! Okay, can we
Yeah,
just build
that's
a time
what it
machine
was.
or something?
Inside Ninewood Hills, you do realize that time is essentially stopped?
Oh, wait! That girl behind the door in Ninewood Hills. Couldn't she help us reach everyone?
You're right. Inside her room, we can skip around to any point in time that we want.
Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about
Aboard
that.
the airship, all you have to do is press the button
I
shown
heard
on the
something
world
at the
map.
front door. It was nothing big. I just got robbed. The airship. About that once again. But yeah, anyways, it was no big deal. I just got robbed. Just lost everything in my possession, but it's okay.
Welcome to... What now?
Alright.
Which cha...
Oh, we have to do every intervention.
What now? Who's...
There's probably going to be a fork ton. Well, let's do all of them, I guess. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know how to get more of those gems. That's the issue, though, because I don't think we're going to have enough.
Another wave. Magna rotors, 6 o'clock. Approaching at speed. Distance, 0.8 clicks.
Vivi, directly behind you. 800 out.
I'm on it.
Wow.
All targets down. Not a direct hit this time, but the blast was enough.
We can't keep doing this forever.
If I may, sir. There must be a mobile command center. A cogna that tells the others what to do. If we can locate that and destroy it.
Command center. There is that cogna we've been trying to pin down. But you've heard the same reports as I have. Not even the Black Mage's magic was able to put a dent in it. Even if we found it,
That is true. He's a small lad.
Stop it.
If only we could use machines. Fight fire with fire like Rain and Lawn did.
Fight fire with fire. I think I know someone who can help.
I was going to say Tara.
Who is it? I heard that you wished to speak to me? Allow me to get directly to the point. That Magitech armor of yours.
Look at Edgar. That's
You
actually pretty
damaged
funny.
Cogna's mobile command
Man, the
center.
writing in this game is so
One
good.
in the desert? I suppose
Look
it
at Vivi
might be
just
possible.
not understanding what's going on.
You're staring.
Oh, my apologies. I couldn't help but be captivated by your beauty. Tell me, did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Again? Really?
Oh, you're playing hard to get, I see.
So back to the subject at hand. Is it possible, or no?
My Magitech armor. I summoned it just like a mirage. So
I also got a
imagine it
question
must be
for you
similar to the
guys.
Cogna.
Is the audio
If
still
so,
okay?
Logically speaking, it
I just
should
wanna
be
make
able
sure
hold
that it's
its
still
own
good.
against them. But I wasn't myself when I used it.
Oh, so she did get slave crowned
Zagaritis
again.
was controlling me.
Say no more, I understand. Forgive me for opening up old wounds like that. Shame on me. But then, of course, my lady is free to inflict a few wounds of her own, now that she has laid my heart bare.
Okay, so what do we do about the Cogna? Should we get Rain and Lawn after all?
Good question.
Rain. Lawn. Right. I never did get a chance to repay them. But I can help them now. Alright. I'll do it.
It reminds me of that scene in Final Fantasy IX when Vivi's upset and he's having like an existential crisis and... Oh my goodness, okay. The banger Final Fantasy VI battle theme. Begin by placing Terra, Shulka, and Vivi on the squares of your choice. Select a character. Select move. Is this Final Fantasy Tactics? You're trolling me if it's not.
Let's see now.
Oh my goodness, it's over.
I'm on the move.
It's over.
It's time.
Repositioning.
I don't know how really attack's gonna work. Like, or what we're really trying to fight.
It's time.
Mosey mosey.
Is it just the one in the center?
It's time.
I'm on the move.
Or do we choose, like...
Here goes nothing.
Like, I'm rather confused by this. If I am to be honest.
It's time.
I'm on the move.
Is it kind of like Minesweeper?
Here goes nothing.
There. I'm so sorry.
Like, what's
Here
going
goes
on
nothing.
here?
Just grazed it.
It's time.
Mosey, Mosey.
What's going on? Is it just one thing we're trying to fight? Like,
It's time.
Repositioning.
Here goes nothing.
Must withdraw.
yeah, like
No,
what?
It can't be.
Yeah, what's going on? Give me the
Now
rundown
then.
again. No, no! So much for being Final Fantasy Tactics. This is just wonkiness. Cycle info. Okay. Select a character. Select move to travel horizontally or vertically. Select attack to attack any adjacent square. If a Cogna was lurking, it will lose 1 HP. If the attack misses but a Cogna was 1 square away, you'll get a hint. The numbers beneath the character indicate their HP. Yes. The Cogna's HP is next to the SML. Reduce all the enemy's HP to 0 to win the game. It's like Battleship Minesweeper?
Here goes nothing.
Why did she get hit? Oh, because it was
Here
their
goes
turn?
nothing.
And like how, if it resists, right? How the hell are we supposed to hit it? This is getting me tilted, and for God's sake, it shouldn't
Here
be getting me
goes
tilted.
nothing.
Almost.
See, why did it resist? He's already dead! Oh, I'm gonna lose for the sake of me not understanding what's going on here. What did I get hit from? Like, do the enemies move?
Here goes
I'm
nothing.
taking the shot. Almost.
Why is it resisting? Why am I getting hit?
Here goes nothing. Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my
The
god.
end of that.
Well, things are going really well.
Let's see now.
Why? How?
Here goes nothing.
Oh. Why does it say miss? Like, what?
It's time.
I'm on the move.
I'm glad we got lucky and spawned next to one. But it says resist. Well, what are we resisting?
Here goes nothing.
What's being resisted? And it's not explained.
goes
Do the
nothing.
enemies move too?
Almost.
And now she's getting hit. But why? We just attacked
Here
and
goes
it's
nothing.
Taking the
resisted.
shot.
Oh, there we go. We hit something. So let me guess.
Here goes
Terra's
nothing.
gonna. Okay, so they don't move. So now we know where that one's at. We're gonna have to send Shelka over there. She's gonna get hurted, but she will get. I think I lose no matter what. At least I
Here goes
understand this
nothing.
now. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna lose no matter what, unless I get like a hit right here, which is not gonna happen. I have no idea what that symbol means. I'm assuming this thing's gonna be at like the top corner. Phoebe's probably dead here. Resist.
Here goes nothing.
Take this!
I don't understand what it means by miss.
It's time.
Repositioning.
Also, what does this like the move thing mean?
Here goes
I just need to
nothing.
get a single hit. There it is. But Shelka's gonna die.
Must
Does that mean I lose no matter what now? Because you can't...
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, it does.
It's time.
Mosey Mosey.
Yeah, it does. Because I'm gonna move and then just get yoked.
Mosey.
It's time.
Mosey Mosey.
No, it's the third from the top. It's just that he attacks first. He can't move. Wait. Question mark? Whatever. We won. We won. That was great. Oh, now the God dang it.
The attack from Terra's Magitech laser has weakened its armor.
Yeah.
Let's take it down.
Yeah, it doesn't look much weakened. A death machine and an Entom soldier. The Entom soldier I've never seen in my life. I'm assuming they're weak to thunder. Oh my god, that damage. Okay. Okay, I don't know how we're gonna win this. I don't think we, can. We need to unstack them. Do they dodge Earth? One does. Maybe another lunge will do it, but... Come on, fall. Okay, that's huge. Oh, man! Okay, let's see what we got. And I want to get that. A security eye? I guess we don't have that either. Is he almost dead? Man, I need Tifa back. Okay. I'm just gonna end him, honestly, so that way he can't restack. Tomberry, nice speed. Let's focus on toppling the death machine now. Man, that damage. Once again, we'll use Tremor. Okay, they're running. We'll use Lunch if it's up. It's close, but I don't want to risk it. We'll just throw a high potion on. They're really dealing a lot of damage. Let's see, they do more damage than what a high potion could even... What a high potion could even come close to heal. I misclicked. That's an absolute catastrophe. Tifa needs to be faster than the death machine stack. Wow. Insane. I'm surprised. That will topple him. There we go. Huge, huge play right there. That'll kill that. Let's go ahead and get the... We're gonna throw another bomb fragment at it and then catch it next. There we go. I was like, where'd it go? There we go. That should be a high enough probability to catch it now. Do I have Slayer yet? I do not. But I do have Thunderbolt. And prisming on its first try would be very, very nice. There we go. That should do it then. I'll use Beat Rush and that should end it. Alright. That was relatively difficult, in all honesty, but we did get a hunts down and exterminates those who oppose Cogna's will. Entom means bug. As we pushed World of Final Fantasy through QA, we were hoping the tester would report this guy and save players hours of misery, but apparently they just don't love you that much. Well, I guess that means that he was pretty difficult then. If that's the case, then I'm stoked. That or it's just regular nonsense that the little commentary adds. That minigame was brutal. I didn't realize it was like a mixture of Battleship and...
As if they're here with me anyway.
I don't even know.
Well, I hope I'm at least saving them a little trouble.
Alright, great. One down. That was very difficult, but we gotta change our stack.
Well, what now?
I'm really thinking that we should do
Whose soul will you
something just different. Why doesn't this have a check? Shouldn't this have a check? Oh, I'm so not used to doing that. World of Final Fantasy, huh? That's all it took for you to jump on the Terra boat. I want to do this big bridge battle, but I don't think we're not gonna have enough of these little things, tome things. Alright, now I guess we're back as Wall. No, not the train tracks.
If that hits us head on, I'll just have to hold them off.
Oh, he just one-tap one of those things. All right.
Lightning, Eiko, and my Princess Sarah.
Well, that was cutting it close. Lucky for us, it isn't the sharpest tool in the shed, huh?
Thank you for coming, Eiko. Your journey here must have been long and risky.
Huh? Aw, it really wasn't that big of a deal. I'm just happy I could be of service.
Yeah, no, he made sure he threw he threw
The
mine
only
in.
job I have is to flip the switch, so to
Well-
speak. It's called the Loot of Ragnarok, isn't it? Lightning's assessment was spot on. The loot is like Big Bridge. It's an eidolon that's entered into a deep sleep. I'm amazed you never realized what you had. But if I didn't know about it, how could you?
Also, guys, I'm sorry, my
Cornelia's history goes back a long way. From what I understand, our first king was a summoner.
I think it's safe to say there's no doubt about it now. Well, whatever the case, our new friend will need lots of magic to bust through that Cogna's armored shell.
Yes, but lightning will come through for us.
Gotta hurry before that thing gets off another shot. Every second counts.
another minigame? Alright, yeah, anyways, I'm sorry about my phone, you guys. My mute button broke, so my work was texting me. And yeah, all that nonsense. Aiko looks like the kind of girl that would tell you all about her day at school. And tell you all the lunch table stories. While you push the left stick up, lightning will run across a predetermined route. Use the correct button to cut down for circles, fiery, X is ice, triangle is electric. So it's a rhythm game?
Gotta hurry before that thing gets off another
Oh,
shot.
we're going real slow.
Every
Whoa!
second counts.
What the? We have to like stop or... Okay, I press... What's going on here? That's... She... Okay, this is a really weird minigame. You have to pretty much wait anyways, right? Or else you're just gonna run into it? Oh no. Oh my goodness. My biggest complaint about the game so far has to be these mini games. I've loved the game, but... Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Let me end it! That was terrible. That was so bad. Every time I spammed a button, it would be the other thing.
Oh, I thought for certain the youngsters had returned. Now who might you be?
Most people call me Lightning. And that's just what I have to be right now.
Got him.
Sorry, but I need to do this fast.
I know what you've come for. Is this it?
Yeah. Thanks for not making this hard.
Hello. What now? Whose soul will you touch?
Well, I guess that there's a multiple parts, so maybe that's the reason as to why he went bye-bye so fast. No, not again.
Hey guys! That thing is looking right at us this time! What do we do?
Eiko!
Set the judgment staff now!
What is his nonsense? She's like doing Alexandria all over again.
That's what I've been waiting for. It's over, Cogna!
Whoa! I wish I had a super beam like that.
No.
What would you even do with it if you had one? Now, come on.
No. No. I don't want to fight against this thing. No, it used reflect. Please do at least like 4K. How many of those do I have? It's not like we could use Thundara. Oh god. It's all good. It's just damage time now, I guess. I don't know what Destroyer's gonna do. I'm assuming it put him on basically Berserk minus the him only using basic attacks. Jeez, it's exactly what it did. Not that much damage there. Where we have the Omega weapon beat is we're just a lot faster. Speed may just win me this fight. It did. Sucks he was unimprisonable, by the way. Thought for sure he would be imprisonable. And he gave us an elixir. That's not too shabby.
I did it? Really?
Maybe you did. Or maybe some nosy friends of ours decided we needed their help.
Is that
Chibi
so?
Lightning's wholesome.
So they saved me once again. Lon, Rain.
Alright. Looks like we're gonna have to do all of them.
What now?
Unless it's just like the Cogna Lords one. Yeah, the Man Crush Monday's wall. Oh god.
How many?
It's
Don't
the
know.
Ultima weapon.
After we hit 20, I stopped counting.
At least.
I don't even know how to
We're
count
down.
20.
You can tell yourself that.
It's exactly as I thought. I've been keeping an eye on its behavioral patterns, and it seems to keep moving between the fire valleys.
Then you were right. It must be drawn to heat sources.
Luckily, at least we know now that it shouldn't be coming for Nibelheim anytime soon.
But remember Valley 7. There's always a chance one of the fire valleys can go out.
If it does, and that thing's near Nibelheim, it might take what it can get.
If it's alive, it can die. So let's hit it till it does. As many times as it takes.
Okay. This'll be good training.
I'll help in any way I can.
Right. Let's go. What are we up against?
I don't know, but everything from its HP to its
Oh,
everything that's
speaking of Final Fantasy VII, I just got an
Have we even
update
got a
right
shot
now.
at this thing?
Fortunately, it seems like its healing abilities are the limited.
So we shouldn't expect to take it down in one shot.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, we fight it as many times as it takes.
Dude, that means we have to live through the first time.
Well, they haven't really released much. They just released that the Final Fantasy VII Remake is going to be at Tokyo Game Show. Yeah, that's nothing big. Maybe they're gonna do like some sort of live event. Never mind. Well, they announced the 7 Remake's gonna be at Tokyo Game Show. No trailer announcement or anything like that, but oh, I'm sorry, Natalia, I lied. It's the Supra Ultima weapon. We don't even know its health. Epic mode. This fight's gonna be very long. Can we even kill this thing? All that for a missed attack. This fight's gonna take me like an hour. Yeah, I'm gonna actually try and escape this. Like, I can't win this. I can't explain that enough. This is impossible to win. I don't have the party comp for this. This will for sure be probably the hardest fight. I misclicked, that's nice. But we're not gonna be able to win this fight. I would have to use the amount of high potions I would have to use. And the fact that his HP is unknown is rather annoying. This isn't going to be a fight that I could win, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the loss on it, and yeah, we'll leave it at that. I'm okay with losing to this thing, because this fight would take me way too long. I just hope it's gonna not give me a game over, because if that's the case, then we have to redo that mini game. But we can't beat this.
Yes.
Please don't give me game over. Okay, didn't. Yeah, like
I'm
that.
Taking a break now. What now?
Maybe we need to level up more or something. We can't beat that thing. Let's go ahead and just skip it and go back later. The fact that its HP is unknown even is just absurd. Let's go to Mr. Bones'
Sid,
wild ride.
Have you found a pattern yet? Where's the phantom train?
Still no luck, I fear. It gives new meaning to random, I can tell you that much.
Well, if you can't track it, we'll have to give up for now. A train that traverses the real and unreal. Just our luck. And it only shows itself when it's ready to attack. Not an honorable mirage, is it?
If only we had documentation of how these Mirage trains work. Even just some blueprints would do.
That's it!
That's what, Rain?
We already know someone who runs a Mirage train!
Oh my god.
Cactus
Cactar versus
That's
Mr.
right.
Bones?
The time to exact my revenge has finally arrived. Cactuar! Your sass is grass!
You certainly are fired up today, now aren't you, my little giant girl?
Rain, I know you're excited about this, but can I cut in?
Sure, be my guest.
Conductor, if my sister beats you, how about you promise to give us the blueprints to your train? Deal?
Oh, we're on! But that's a big if you're talking about!
Here I come!
Ha! Bring it! Come on, come on, come on!
We're actually going to fight, We're going to have to fight.
Take this!
How does this work?
Let's again!
God, these mini games, man. Okay.
Try, but not nearly fine enough.
I'm gonna move 10 times faster than usual. Ha!
Yeah!
Take this!
Ha!
Hey, yo! Let's together.
I don't.
This isn't over.
I don't.
But not nearly fine enough. Come on, come on, come on!
Does it chorus do?
Huh?
Take that!
Ooh. Okay.
No one's ever beaten me.
Okay. We'll accept that one.
Way to go, Rain. What is wrong with you, Rain?
Best day ever! Thanks for the workout!
I don't think I've ever seen her this happy before.
Rib.
So, by the way, what do you want with my train's blueprints? They can't be useful to you.
Oh yeah, that's why we came here.
Dude.
A phantom train, you say? Pshaw, I'll drag that locomotive into the real world.
Can you really do that?
Please. I've been a Mirage conductor for 50 years. Hooking one lousy train is gonna be a piece of cactus, so to speak.
Great. We'll tell the League of S and Celeste.
I like how all of these are like 4 or 5 steps long.
What now?
Alright, now we got Mr. Bones' Wild Ride.
This is the place Lon and Rain told us about.
Yes, we should be right on time. But I don't get it. How did they figure out where the Phantom train will appear?
Beats me. They work in strange ways. Bingo. Right on schedule.
Alright.
Wasn't that a, you know?
Oh yeah, another ghost.
I can't hear you!
Can we get the war machine? It's weak to lightning. We can't get it, but
Must be related to the...
they missed. What's up with Cloud's, like, dodging is insane.
Whoa. For a second there.
We've been really lucky. The retaliatory missile thing is really annoying, but I was gonna say we've been super lucky with the fact that everything we've been going against is weak to electricity, because it just makes the fights a lot easier. But at the same time, our stack is definitely outdated. Like, without question. So we should probably get a better one sometime soon. You know what we could do? Before we continue, I'm gonna try and see, well, because we can fly anywhere now. After we do all these intervention quests, I'm gonna see if we can go back and try and get every single one of the Meyer lurks or whatever they're called. That would be super nice. He's really low. You know what? We'll just crit. Nope, never mind. Don't kill Cloud. Okay, we're good. There we go.
No trouble at all.
Victory!
I just wish we could catch these, but I guess it's like story-wise it would make sense as to why you can't.
Celeste, wasn't that your name?
Yes, that's right.
Celeste, you've got skill. Why don't you join Seed?
Sorry. I've no intention of joining a group like that again.
Doesn't have to be a permanent arrangement. Think it over. We could use someone as tough as you.
Thank
I'll
you,
give it
Disc
some thought.
4 Squall.
Anyway, did you notice? We weren't the only forces at play during that battle.
You're right. I thought it went down more easily than expected. When I see those two, I guess I'll have something else to thank them for.
As will I.
We're getting good items too, which is nice.
What now?
I guess we're just gonna save the Nibelheim one for last. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Are we still missing one? I need to search up how to get more of those, by the way, those coins.
That mosquito brings me no end of woe.
I agree that that thing's buzz is super annoying, but it's also really dangerous.
Right. We've been lucky, but some towns have suffered great damage, thanks to the explosives that Cogna drops from the air.
Explosives, you say? And how are they made?
Well, they don't seem to be the same as real bombs. I've heard they're more like some sort of magical charge.
A new kind of magic, eh? You don't say. You there, the jock with the gills of a flounder.
Huh? What? You mean me?
See another jock here?
Oh, come on, Doc. You could call
Think I
me by
care
my...
about your name? Surely you jest. Now get out there and capture that annoying pest.
Huh?
Oh, use that thing from the game you play. A silly water ballet.
You mean Blitzball?
Yes, that. Knock it out of the sky, and bring it back here. I'll be waiting over in my laboratory. Now, chop chop, my dear.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, is there anything I can do to help?
That'd be awesome. Thank you.
Look at that, this awkward mouth open stare he had. Use the blitz balls to shoot the Einhanders out of the sky. As you press and hold the circle button, the power gauge on the left side release to kick the ball.
You ready for this?
Oh. Oh.
Is that all?
Hey, we got one. Oh. I guess one was all we needed.
Let's do this thing.
Is this like Summon Beast Battle?
You call this thing a mosquito?
I'll go look for a giant battle of bugs. Somehow, I don't think bug spray is gonna.
Oh, it keeps your health. I didn't go to the same. Oh man, we're lads. We might be cooked. Like unironically might be cooked. I forgot to go and heal at the save thing. Oh man. I wish we could buy X potions. This thing really isn't that strong. Yeah, definitely not that strong. That was its ult, huh? Yeah, we're dealing like a K damage each hit. This is no difficulty at all, really. Just gotta get that AP up. I'm gonna use Bravery before we use Slayer. $2K? 3. We'll use a high potion. There, that will be it. She'll use Beat Rush and it'll be game over. I'll be sure to actually save this time. There we go, another one down.
Predictable.
I'm gonna go ahead and, what's it called? Actually use my Mirage boards now. See what we got.
It didn't seem any worse for the fall, did it? That might have got nasty on my own. I owe ya, Valifor. You too, Lon and Rain.
How I remember it sounding.
Wait, why did I think two people who aren't even here? I'm weird.
No, you're Titus.
With my knowledge and skill, I can make better use of this new magic than those silly Cogna creatures ever will.
Out of all the towns we've come across, that might be my favorite one. Right, let's save this time. Is the ultimate weapon really the only one we have left?
What now? Whose soul will you touch?
No, that's, I mean, it may have sounded like that, but that's just how she laughs in 11. Oh, God dang it. I misclicked. I didn't mean it. Oh, we're gonna get smoked. Wait, what?
That's how many?
Oh. I thought we got a new scene, and I was like... Alright. I misclicked, so we're gonna get smoked, but... Wait. Are you supposed to lose? Why is his health down? Does it... oh, is it... I wonder... No, that can't be right. What I'm thinking is, in the original Final Fantasy VII, when you fight against the ultimate weapon, you have to fight against it like 5 times, and it flies away, and it's really annoying. You have to kind of chase it down. I wonder if they're doing that here. But if that was the case, I think we would have gotten a cutscene. Unless that's just, you just keep dying and fighting it and dying and fighting it. Which isn't really bad, I guess. I mean, it makes me feel better, at least. This attack is grueling, but I guess that means we don't really need to even heal. Please miss. It still has an insane amount of health. That's a really cool touch in Flying That's Right, though. I just wish it gave you an HP bar, but I guess maybe that would make sense if you wouldn't, if you're supposed to fight it so many times. I wonder what the final one is, considering that we've only beaten 4 after this. I feel like we have not done that much damage in this turn, as compared to the other ones. This is annoying, man, miss! No. I should have looked at the Mirage boards before we fought this, to be fair. I definitely messed up on that end. This is a grueling fight. If it's a nod to the original Final Fantasy VII, how you fight this thing though, it'd be really cool. He's like what, maybe halfway now? Not even. If it is like the original Final Fantasy VII, I wish there was like a scene. Oh, the battle continues. Is this the scene that we get? Is there maybe like an... So there's basically probably a checkpoint that I'm assuming you get. I guess this now makes sense, and I kind of like that too. We could really make a party around him, man. Does Vampire learn anything good? We get Mr. Vampire Prime. And the Werebat. You know, there's something I was thinking of, okay? I'll check to see. I thank you for letting me know that if I did misclick. What I want to see is, and now this, I don't know if this is the case, but there's something that I realized last night, okay? We got smoked. And I mean smoked last night by gravity in that one place. In when we were doing like the getting the crystals to open up the cool door, we were getting absolutely manhandled by gravity. I don't believe that this would ever be the case, but I wonder if, and like I said, I really don't know if this would be the case. I wonder if gravity works on bosses. I feel like if they did that though, it would be like game breaking and just kind of wouldn't make sense. But if gravity in Demi works on bosses, could you imagine? And yeah, it was a mixture of the worms in Crystal Tower and a couple of the other things too. There was something else that was just spamming it that was so annoying. So, we'll see. But the issue is, I don't think we have anything that knows gravity.
What now?
I want to find something that does, and I want to go fight a boss and see. Part of the reason as to why I want to go and fight all the Mirelurks is because I'm assuming one of them is...
That's... We hit 20, I stopped.
I'm assuming that one of them is gonna have gravity. This fight now doesn't really matter as much to me as I thought it would. We can just keep replaying it, so... obviously, the faster time we beat him, the better. I don't want to be fighting this guy all night. We have better things to be doing than fighting Mr. Ultimate Weapon here. Hopefully we can get him down to at least a quarter HP. That's what I'm going for with this run. Which seems doable. Oh my gosh. He keeps spamming full power though, I mean. That damage is insane. Maybe we'll keep Cloud as like the physical brawler and have Tifa. No, we'll have to change. If we go that gravity route and it works, I'm gonna change out Tifa for Rain, because then I'll be able to have someone actually summon the characters as well. I think we have a little bit of a strategy going here. Also, so much for me thinking I'm gonna do anything in this fight. He's smoking me. I should use Slayer there, that's unfortunate. It's only really not that much damage. I don't think there's a way we're getting down to a quarter of this fight, honestly. Maybe. If that hits Tifa, you're dead. Nope. I should probably not even really worry about healing. As much as I want to fight him and be done with it, the fact of the matter is that we just get to keep retrying the fight, so there's no point in me going try-hard mode. I think he's at like 20%. Yep. Okay. Let's go ahead and save again and go back to it.
What now?
Is it a different cutscene or is it still? No, it's different. I mean, same one. You know, while we're doing this, I want to bring up something that I haven't brought up yet. I don't know how this is gonna sit with some of you guys, but it's gonna be. I want to discuss something that I plan on doing, and I think now would be the perfect time to do this. As while we're waiting. as you guys know, I got the Final Fantasy VIII Remaster. I pre-ordered it. I got everything, the theme and all that stuff, and since I pre-ordered it, I get to play it 3 hours early Western time, so of course you guys know that's going to be coming up immediately. Second it hits 9 o'clock on Labor Day, yours truly is going to be streaming and reliving a game that I very much enjoyed when I was a child. I started that game when I was in 5th grade, and now after just graduating high school, you know, it's going to be a nostalgia trip for me. So, what I wanted to discuss was something that I've been planning, and, you know, I've kind of kept it underground, but whenever I'm not streaming, I still try to focus on my streams in terms of, like, working on my computer, which I'll explain a little bit later, or just thinking about ideas and whatnot. And I realized, and I did some quick maths, I've realized that I've never done something in Final Fantasy VIII that I've always wanted to do, but the problem is how well it may sit with people who are trying to watch me experience the game as it should be played. I know that may not make a lot of sense, and I'm not going to be using cheats or anything like that, but I am going to be doing something that a lot of you may not have heard of before. And it's going to be a challenge for myself, and I kind of want to do it just to say that I did it. But anyways, you guys, I am planning to completely get every single Ultima weapon. Quistis to save the Queen, Squall's Lion Art, Zell's, what was it, Mock Gloves or something like that. And you guys are like, oh, well that makes sense. Like, you're a completionist, of course you're going to be doing that. I want to do that before the tutorial ends. I want to do that before the tutorial ends. For those of you asking, yes, it is very possible. Is it nearly impossible? Yes, but it is very much possible. It involves an insane amount of RNG, an insane amount of just pure luck, a little bit of strategy and skill, and a lot of time management.
Phew.
But
we did it.
There is a way to do it. And it has a decently small probability of success. But I plan on doing that unless you guys really
Glad you stuck with us.
don't want to see me try and break the game before the mission and delay. But I've been practicing with it on my old copies of Final Fantasy VIII. I watched a lot of just different calculations and different best ways to do it. And I am... Whoa, kick us out. I am ready to go ahead and try it. And maybe some of you guys don't really know the strategy, and that's completely fine. I'd rather appreciate if you didn't know the strategy, so when you see it, it will absolutely blow your mind and you'll think it's the coolest thing ever. But it is very possible to break the entire fabric that is Final Fantasy VIII before Renault is even introduced.
Ah, there you are. Just so you know, a message is waiting for you at the airship.
So if you guys are okay and you give me the thumbs up to go ahead and break Final Fantasy VIII, I will for sure do it.
Moment?
Sure. What's up?
We've located the King of Bahamut and his lieutenants.
Dude, really?
Really, dude.
Where are they?
The end of the chains.
Duh. Yeah, that would be kind of figured.
You already know the towns under Federation control are anchored to chains that extend into the sky.
Don't tell me.
Oh, I'm telling you. We know now that all of those anchors were fired from the same exact location. And that spot must be Bahamut's seat of power.
So you're saying their castle, it just floats there?
Apparently. If Balam Garden can do it, then why not the Federation?
Great! Then we can just sail up there in our airship!
Not quite. Here's the problem. Their castle sits at a much higher altitude. The airship simply isn't built to travel that high.
Oh, come on. Then what do?
First, you should visit a cathedral.
A cathedral?
Yes. At the heart of every town that's a part of the Federation. You're certain to find one.
Oh,
They're
MacArthur.
sanctuaries that only admit people chosen as architects. And they're much more than that. You need to see it. Once you have, then I'll explain how to get to the castle.
All right. Well, that is one vote for breaking Final Fantasy VIII.
A cathedral, huh?
I will
How are we
also note
supposed
it
to
may
find
not be the
that?
most fun thing to watch,
Remember
but I'll
that
try and
strange
do
town
my
we
best to make
visited?
Typhy.
The one where you said something felt kind of off?
Yeah, the one where you told me we should keep a low profile, right?
I bet that was a cathedral in the middle of town.
We've seen lots of towns like that The Sims. We shouldn't have to go that far to find one.
I really wanted to check how you could fly using that airship, but... Ooh, that's a really good emoji. That's a really good idea.
What happened here?
This is sad.
Once the Cogna invade
This
a
is
town
Bible
and take
thump.
the control, it looks like the town becomes the corrupted.
There's Mirage's... There's Mirage's here.
So, the building in the center of town is the cathedral?
Hey,
Huh? Did
that's
you
a Final
want to
Fantasy
listen to some music or
reference.
something?
Oh, I need a
It's
more Final
cathedral?
Fantasy reference?
Why?
Oh my,
It's
Bible thump. Thank you for that emote idea, by the way. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but that looks absolutely disgusting. I don't know how I'm going to go ahead and do that, but I'm going to do that.
What is all this stuff?
Tell me, what of the soul crystal?
Tell me, what are the
How much
Chaos
of the
Emeralds?
populace have we harvested?
If I had to offer up a guess, then just about 4 souls in every 10.
No way. The architects... Were they...
All this is the true face of the Federation.
I already knew that I didn't like them, but this just turns my stomach.
The architects are making the world better. It's true, if you're the Federation. That's exactly what they do. The architects can live the remainder of their lives in peace, and never want for food. Yes, the moment their souls turn to crystal, and ascend to Bahamut's castle, their wish becomes reality, since crystals don't fight or eat. As for work, all they are required to do is become energy, and so they get their life of leisure as well.
So what, everyone should be happy? Ugh, give me a break!
Evangelion?
Mom is the right. This is completely the messed up.
Shulk, did you know about it?
I did. In fact, I was put in a cathedral.
Dude, what?
At first, I believed what they said, and became an architect. I was admitted to a cathedral, and I nearly had my soul crystallized. But by sheer coincidence, an accident halted
Bunny
the
Rabbit.
system, and I managed to escape. Later, Shinra took me in, battered, broken soul and all. They helped me.
When we learned the truth, we knew we had to act. And that's how the anti-Federation resistance got started. Still, until the world fell into chaos, this, breaking into a cathedral, was out of the question. But now we know. These are the entrances to our enemy's castle.
Really?
You mean... the chains? They're the way. They deliver all of the crystal.
Correct. Once the architect's souls have been crystallized, the chains conduct them all the way up to the castle.
But how are we supposed to take the chain all the way to the top?
Well, if you're human, it sounds like you have to be a giant to use the chain.
Huh?
Awen explained how it works. You see, she took the chain road when she went to the castle.
She's up there?
She said the road was designed for the Bahamutian army. You need to be both a giant and a Mirage user in order to traverse it. So...
Right. It's gotta be us.
What?
Rain, come on. If we're the only ones who can go, then there's no room for debate here.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Let's kick some Baja butt and give this world a saving it won't forget. After all, if we really did cause all of this mess, it's about time that we settled up.
Final dungeon, PogChamp.
If you're not sure you're strong enough yet, I think you should get out there and round up some more mirages.
We're certainly not strong enough.
And the world continues to struggle.
So we're going in.
Don't forget about all...
Remember, that castle is Bahamut's stronghold.
We can just come back at any time, so... I'm assuming that the stronghold's gonna have strong things, too. By the way, Ramza, I linked that. I'm assuming that's what you mean by that, right? If you want to check that, I'm gonna see what I could do to make that an emote. By the way, that's absolutely genius. I don't know why I've never thought about that, like, especially with Final Fantasy VIII coming up. Yeah, forgive me. I'm a little tired from work, but that is a grammatical mistake I hope to never make again. Okay, I'll see what I could do. Since I'm not partnered, you know, the emojis take quite a while, like as seen with the deleted one that we have going through in the works right now. But you know, hopefully I can.
I'm starting to get chain sick.
My goal is to post that by tomorrow. Whoa, what is this battle theme?
Come on, bring it!
Let's begin!
It splits off. I think we need to get one of those exo things. Hello, boss battle from Final Fantasy VI. You're trolling! How did we not save? But anyways, yeah, I'll upload that tomorrow, and hopefully they can give it to me by Friday. Oh, okay, one down. Don't think we got the security out yet. Actually, I take it back. I think we bought quite a few of the Eld boxes. Yeah, we did. Upgrade. Oh no. We didn't lose that, did we? Okay, there we go.
Well, that ought to do it.
Victory!
We caught two there. That was nice. A three-wheeled Cogna with a bad case of road rage, a perfectionist when it comes to parallel parking, somehow got its driver's license on the first try. Whoop. And a floating ball of justice circles the skies, keeping an eye out for any suspicious activity below. After many years of working for public service, it's now aiming to become the private eye. I don't want to go all the way back down, but we might have to. I don't know when the next save point's going to be.
Good! Because the stronger they are, the stronger they can...
I guess I could just fill up with high potions, and we can go back next teleportation point. There's got to be something at the top.
Right.
assuming. I like how the chain road is quite literally a chain. Alright, hopefully we get to a save point soon.
I hope we catch up to Win in time.
This is gonna be very long. Never mind.
Another sister.
Who's that? Oh, nice. Now our path is blocked. I guess it showed in the map, but just didn't give it a look. The encounter rate must be decently low in this location. I'm completely fine with that. Feels as if our stack and just us in general are rather underleveled.
What's this?
Wait, Lon! What do you think you're...
Huh? Rain? She vanished.
Oh, then no! What are they going to do?
I don't know. Don't look at me.
Huh? I think she's calling me.
No, Tama, not you, the two. Okay, what now? What do I do? I've lost them both. Why did they disappear?
If you won't.
Where did they go?
Hey,
Seriously,
no
come
objections
back! Oh, why did they leave me? Oh, you guys. I knew you were okay. I mean, we've seen plenty of contraptions like this.
Uh-huh. Don't pretend like you weren't freaked out. With these devices, it shouldn't take us anywhere near as long to make it to the top. But from now on, don't touch anything without checking with me first. You got that?
Yep, got it.
What did I just say? Lon?
Oops. I'll be good.
A boss and back attack. What is that on top of its noggin? This is oh, it's a Minotaur. Okay. Hopefully he has a lot of health. It's decent. At this point, I mean, obviously we're still going for the 100% in this game, so trying to get as much of everything as I can. That includes every imprisonment. That's a topple. Let's see what's up with these guys, see what they need to do. So the Minotaur needs to inflict confusion. The lead gnome needs to be cast shell upon. We have something that does confusion. Okay. And then we have shell. Cool. I'm gonna try and get the Minotaur here first. Love to see that. And then I'm gonna actually use shell on him again. Perfect.
No trouble at all.
All right.
A Mirage that uses a Giga-sized hammer to clobber his foes when he charges with bulldozer. Get out of the way before, because punching this bull in the gut on the third hop isn't going to send him to the mat. Metallic Mirage with a toxic touch and a body slam ability that takes full advantage of its hardened body. You may think this gnome is a leader. Sadly, you've been led astray. Her. How? Man, I wish Pokedex entries were like this. Like, not like the Sandygast one, where it's like this thing eats kids. Rather they be snarky like this one. I can't tell if this put us in the right direction. It did. Right? Yes. What is Hypno's? I don't know Hypno's Pokedex entry. Are we on top of the fortress already?
For what?
I give up. I don't want to climb this thing anymore.
Oh, well, we're still going.
Hey, it's too early to give the up.
If Wind can make the climb, then we can make it too. At least I hope so.
Except Wind didn't climb, she had Siren just fly her to the top. You know, there's some weird Pokedex entries.
Can you tell us more about the
Isn't there one with, it's either Haunter or Ghastly? Yeah, you know, that sounds vaguely familiar. The Ghastly one is like if he licks you, or Haunter, I think, if he licks you, you get like paralyzed and die or some nonsense. Which is why there's that theory that, because I guess Haunter licks Misty, that Misty's dead or something like that.
Well, that much goes without saying.
There's some really wonky, like, old anime and cartoon conspiracy theories that people just take, like, the most awful things and put them into a conspiracy theory. It's like, oh yeah, well, everyone's dead and their parents hate them and all that nonsense. That's a new goblin. Alright. It's a red cap. Deal a lot of damage at once. We'll take care of everything else and then heal him up. I got no words. Why does this always happen to us, man? Okay. Try number 2. We'll kill everything else and then heal him up and then cast Protect so he doesn't die. Actually, we'll just give him Shell. It's not Protect, but it'll do. Hopefully that restores him to full health. And then we're going to use Defend. Until we get either Slayer or Beat Rush. We get Beat Rush. Oh my goodness.
Predictable.
I hate those ones where it's like deal a large amount of damage because it doesn't tell you what that large percentage is, and if they have super low HP, which most of them do, your large damage attack will just one-tap them. Looks like we're going left. Are you serious? It was bait? At least have a red cap? No, we already have both of these guys. I guess that's okay though. It gives you 3 AP. You know, I should be using that more. 3 AP for a turn is really good.
No trouble at all.
Good job.
Alright, nice. I thought we were gonna have to fight it, right? And then it was just gonna let us advance afterwards. It didn't even give us that. Maybe this one open now? I want to believe that fight was worth something. Oh, we're actually
we beat
there?
him once. We can beat him again.
I don't think that Brandalus guy was even trying before.
I would like to hope that he was, because
Well,
that fight was,
so what? I wasn't
that
trying
fight
either.
was hard.
Thanks, Lon. That's the good to know.
Yeah, very encouraging.
Hey, what can I say?
Except you're welcome. We've got to be at the end now, right? I mean, we can see the castle over there. Unless this is the final chain road. Which I'd be more than happy to be obliged to. Yeah, it is. Okay. We're rolling.
Firsthand. The X9 Knights are like an army. They have lots of members, so it's...
Oh, chest. Thought for sure that was gonna be an enemy. We haven't had a chest in so long.
Each is responsible for the destroying many of Inacro's the worlds.
Didn't the champions rise up to stop them?
Of course they'd tried. Without the champions, the whole Googleplex of worlds would have fallen.
Surprised there was no Minotaur to fight here.
But
Be completely
wait,
okay with it.
Don't all 3 of the heralds have names?
They sure
Is that new? Those claws? Nope. Right? Yeah, not only do we have to heal, but I really want to go back and get items. What's it called would just be godly right now. Save point. Yeah, these are things that we've already gotten long before. I wonder, because it says in the entry that like pairing them together does stuff. I wonder if that's actually the case. I don't really want to try it because I do like our... I mean, it's definitely not the best. But I enjoy what we've built. I'm assuming there to be a save point at the star location. So I'm going to go ahead and not heal here. Risky, but it'll pay off.
That was a good fight.
All right.
I think level 55 to 60 is probably a really
Well,
good,
don't worry. We have the champions
good place
and a
to
whole
fight the
host
final
of
boss.
mirages
So
to help us
we're
protect
definitely
Grimlock.
getting there.
Right. So right. So come on. Let's get this done.
I'm scared of fighting against the Minotaur again, but we're pretty much out of high potions. Nice. Please no Minotaur. I knew it. I saw this one had right. Oh, it's just gonna send us back. I thought it was gonna be something profound. I thought it was like one of them's gonna be a Minotaur and the other one's gonna be where you need to go. I'll take that too, though. I mean, I'm gonna do something a little risky. Chest, maybe? No, okay. Hopefully we don't run into anything. Okay. We made it, I'm assuming.
This is it.
The final stronghold.
Castle X9.
Well, it looks really cool. Looks like a mixture of Ultimagia's castle, Extes castle.
The silence is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
I think that's about all I can realize.
Way the too creepy.
I'm not really seeing too much Memoria on here. Well, maybe from the background. This is kind of a jiggy song. That's for sure Extes Castle, like maybe even Sky Fortress Bahamut too, with like the amount of outer rings. We're gonna go back to Ninewood Hills. Yeah, I mean, I guess in terms of like the build-up, I can see that. I swear, man, Chocobo Kalina, she better have X potions by now.
Welcome to the Choco Latte Mart.
Come on. You've gotta be forking kidding me, man. She didn't add anything! Now I'm gonna go spend a fortune on these.
Thank you!
Yep, whatever. Let's go ahead and... We could do two options. We could start the final dungeon at the end of Grimoire, or we can go and try to do our completionist stuff. and get to the the Mirelurk places and see what they're about, even though they're probably super low level, like in the 20s. They might give us something. At the very least, we can go check out what this final dungeon's even like. Maybe explore that a little bit. This is like Odin's Cradle. This is really trippy. Odin's Cradle, Orphan's Cradle.
It's just...
beyond description.
It's too strange to belong in this world.
How do you...
Sometimes
oh
I
my.
think you are too. Sometimes I think you are too. But, yeah.
How do you navigate this place? Is there a map? Holy... No, I don't keep forgetting to save, I just haven't. I'm going to though, because this is madness. Come on.
Let's make this good.
Dude, it's on!
We don't have one of these, huh? I don't think we have the small one. All things considered, I wonder if there's really anything to be worth like searching for here. If it's just gonna be this kind of stuff, like I don't want to get super far into this dungeon. Oh my god, and not be and it escapes too. I don't want to get super far into this dungeon and not be rewarded, but just it could be unfortunate to go to the very end of this place and then not have a save or a teleport. That's what my biggest fear is, because I for sure want to go back and do stuff before we fight the final boss. First off, because first and foremost, I don't think we're even strong enough to hold a candle to what the final boss could be. Second off is
Remember,
just our stacks.
we're probably inside the one of the Herald's thresholds, if not all three.
We're just not
Fresh
good.
what?
Don't even pretend you forgot what that is. So, we're already inside the danger
This
zone?
is like Super Mario Galaxy level of platforming.
They're powerful
Really
enough
trippy.
to recreate bits and the pieces of their own worlds inside the threshold.
But at the very least, I hope that if it's in here and it's new, that it's a good unit. That's what I could at least hope for. More than anything, I just want a new stack.
All right.
Like with Mel in particular, Thundara has been pretty much outclassed for the longest time. I just haven't gotten rid of Mel.
Wait, but that means
This place
if we
is so
go kaput,
trippy though.
I might not be able to rewind you to safety. You have to be very careful.
Oh man, okay. Because of there not being a map, it's hard to tell which way is really the right way. Or if I'm just going off some super off-beaten path like this, and 2x potions is nice. I'm assuming in the later rooms we're going to be getting more enemies that we haven't seen before, but right now we're going to be just probably getting these guys. Not saying that that's a bad thing by any means, it's just they give decent XP, it's just not something we would want on our team. Mostly in part because we already have them. But at the same time, we definitely need to get something new. As much as Mel has been a goat throughout the game, it's just time for us to move on. Same thing with like the Mithril Beast, we probably won't need to be using his ability anytime, the Smash one. Same thing with like the Pirate Moogle that we got. I don't think we're going to be needed to use the Fly ability. But I mean, maybe we do, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know what this place has in store.
More than just barriers.
Only thing I know is just that this place is really weird and it's like Super Mario Galaxy tier.
Inside of which the world's rules can be the bent and great feats performed.
And that's not necessarily a bad thing, like I said, it's just really trippy and
through a threshold,
not necessarily
we're
what I've
stepping
been used to.
Someone else's private world?
That's the right. I knew
Okay, and then we'll swing back down there. This enters a new room. Maybe we'll have a new enemy or two. Yeah, we do. A Magna Rotor. It's a golden one. Is it just an alternate color scheme, or does it... Let me see. Yeah, I don't... That's weird. I guess we could still catch it. Nope, I guess not. If there's anything I could hope for, it's just that I really hope that at the end of this there's going to be a teleport plus spot, because I don't want to keep running this whole entire dungeon over. Some Final Fantasy games have it, some don't. But I really hope this one does, because I don't want to go into like the boss rush that is probably going to be the ending of this game. It's a Final Fantasy game after all. And not be able to teleport out and go back to Ninewood Hills for, you know, whatever reason.
Right. It's
I mean,
okay,
also we
Lon.
could go
You
off
don't
with
have to
items
contribute.
too.
Well, whatever form a threshold takes, we know how they work in general, so at least we'll be ready.
Oh my goodness, this is...
That's the right. And you may
This
not
is
have
nutty.
noticed, but both of you have thresholds too.
Hopefully something new that is catchable.
Here we...
Same thing as the stupid Magna Rotors. Let's see if I use Beat Rush on the other one. Nope, that's just a one tap. I don't think it does anything different. It may just be the alternate color scheme. That's still kind of cool though, but we don't need it if that's the case. Unless it's, you know, completionist points, maybe we do. I don't know.
Really?
Huh? I think Lon's head is starting to smoke.
All this info...
Can we
All
go
this
over
info
here?
must have finally blown his mind.
Alright, usually each threshold has been 3 to 4 different places long. But this one's probably going to be a lot longer. I just really want a teleportation spot. That would be so nice. Like the amount of love that would give me is just obscene. Because it allows me to go back and rearrange and get mirages that we were maybe missing.
Let's do this.
See, look at these are all the same thing. Oh, it counts as a new one. But I'm assuming it does the same exact lower HP. Don't counter. Come on, why couldn't it just have countered the only one we needed to counter, the purple one?
Well, that ought to do it.
Good job.
I think endgame, Baby Tonberry is not going to make the cut, which I could really use a Tonberry party. Especially if I went back and got the other Tonberry, maybe I could use that be like a medium Tonberry. We'll have to choose some random large unit, but we'll do like a large...
Why? There's so many mirages here.
Dark type or
Doesn't
something?
the Federation worry about sharing a castle with them?
Somehow I doubt it. After all,
you know, like a large dark unit. Then two Tonberries, the medium and then the small one. You could imagine like hitting everyone's grudge or using knife or something like that. That would be insane. I really needed those counters. I was kind of lucker dog there. I was gonna say we're gonna kill that before we even topple the stack. I can't do the King Tonberry because that's an XL unit, I'm pretty sure. I'm 99% sure. If it wasn't, then I would for sure do that combo. Like, that seems like a really good one. The King Tonberry, regular Tonberry, and then Sans Tonberry.
that wasn't so bad.
But I'm pretty sure it's an XL. I could check for sure. Like, I'll just have to call the Pixie, whatever her name is, Seraphy. But
They don't stand a chance against the King of Bahamut. There's just something about him that feels fundamentally
God, I don't even know
different
which
than
way
the
we
other
came
two
from.
heralds.
did we come from down there? Yeah. Yeah, the Tonberry triple. That would be a really fun build. We need to be careful though. Oh my goodness. I didn't have enough gil to even really get the amount of, what's it called? The high potions that I need. Luckily the things in here aren't that strong.
No trouble at all.
Yet?
Victory!
Maybe yet? I don't know. They drop good items and give good gil though. So, that's cool with me. Yeah, okay, we for sure did not come from this way. Which way to go? Please don't tell. No, no, no. There's no way we came from this way.
Come on, bring it.
Let's begin.
Unless this is all exactly what we're fighting for the rest of the dungeon, this place is probably pretty expansive. I just can't see it being like that though. These things are very easy to kill. Just for what you would expect from a final dungeon of a Final Fantasy game, where you're used to like Final Fantasy IV's boss fight every 2 steps, you would think it'd be a little bit more difficult. Or Final Fantasy VIII not even having abilities in their final dungeon. But this one, it isn't really too bad at all. Which makes me think that it's a lot more expansive than what we've been handed. Alright. Okay, I think we were going north, right? Yeah. Save point. That's good. We could access the... You know, I'm going to save. I haven't saved in like a long time.
The X9 Knight's threshold is too strong. I can't make a gate here. If things get the hairy, let's retreat to the
Carbuncle?
entrance.
Isn't that the carbuncle that was with Alwyn?
Can we catch it?
Yeah, we got this.
Wow, we can. Wow, we can't. That's such a tease. Why would you do that? Carbuncle is so broken. And when it says that you've obtained its prism, what do you mean we've obtained its prism? We can't catch it. And it's so weak. This would be the perfect thing to catch.
No
Rip.
trouble at all.
Sorry, Carbuncle. And thanks for the 4 Arma gems. We've bought in every character. I don't know what we're going to need those for, but that was the saddest thing. Well, I hope you feel good about yourself.
Did we beat him?
Thank you,
I don't
Carbuncle.
feel his presence.
Hopefully that means he's gone from the castle.
Now, how do we
Hopefully
get
that
back
means
to the
he's gone
save
from the
point?
castle, if nothing else.
Down here? Okay. I want to go back to save. Yeah, okay. Alright. Where does this take us? If it takes us to the front, I'm gonna be stoked. Oh, it does! We haven't had any difficulties yet. I don't think we're gonna finish the game tonight. To be honest with you guys. I think we're gonna get really, really far. I'm gonna my goal for tonight is to get to the final save point. I'm gonna be stoked if we could do that and finish it up tomorrow, or maybe do some side questing tomorrow before we do the final boss. I know obviously we can't do everything, like the Agartha town and that one town in the sand region have been hidden since the start. We can't do anything over there because they're chained by the Federation. So
I won't hold back.
Right.
Oh,
Let's do this.
What are these? It's a mithril giant, and could you imagine if we're not? The only reason as to why I say that we are is just because of the fact that it says at the top under like the what you're supposed to do. It says, like, we're in the final stronghold, good luck everyone, or something like that. If that's just bait, and we're not, Death Searcher. Reflect magic. Oh, that's a confusion. Forgive me, Tifa! I'm gonna kill that mithril giant and try and get that other Death Searcher there. This thing hasn't... Oh, okay. Death hit, but last stand came in clutch. Nice. What? It's still alive? Oh my god, that health. That was weird. How many? We have like 1,000,000 Mega Phoenixes, right? Or yeah. Did I really just misclick? You're trolling right now. We're just gonna use one right now. No. Okay. What magic can you reflect back? Why is it healing so much? What is this auto heal? It doesn't have regen. Alright, this is seriously getting annoying. And there we go, it's just gonna use the same thing again. Plus, if you recast back death on the Death Searcher, doesn't that mean it's just gonna die? Oh, I misclicked again, dude. You are. Oh my god! What a mess this has become. Man, work from today is weighing on me. That'll topple it. Okay. Let's go ahead and just kill the mithril giant. We have one of those. Yeah, no, we have one of those. Hopefully it's poisoned. No, but that will kill it. Don't use death on me. Okay. Finally, how many of the, what's it called, do we have? What are they called? The star curtains? Yeah. Star curtain. There we go. Use death.
That was a good fight.
Cool.
That wasn't so bad.
Really, really cool. Now we have one. We have one star curtain. And the only magic that the Death Searcher uses is death. How in the world? Like, I want somebody to explain to me, how in the world does that work? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, did we just get it? Oh, we did. Oh, okay. Well, we got it. So much for it being new. I want to put that in the party instead of the Magitech armor. The Magitech armor has been nothing short of kind of useless. That Death Searcher, I'm assuming, must be pretty strong. If it's in the final dungeon, I would hope that it's better, at least in the Magna Rotor. I don't know. It has to be a small too. Mel's gonna have to go, unfortunately. I'll see its Mirage board, see what it has. Hopefully the Death Searcher has something, though. I would hope that it's decent, just because you unlock it at level 44, and that reflecting magic back is so, like, just such a pain.
Let's make this good.
Oh my god, we could have easily done it this time. We already have the Kuza Beast. We can't use Slayer, huh? Let's just get rid of these Death Searchers, honestly. We, what level is that? Like 45 is our, 45 is our, Magitech armor, right? So, I'm assuming that the Death Searcher will be fine. Implying that, you know, like I said, this is going to be like the Final Fantasy, and it's, you know, 50, 60 is like a good... It's a good place to go for the final boss. Hopefully this isn't no Final Fantasy 3, and it's like... You have to be level 85 in order to even walk to Crystal Tower. Next time we hit up Prism Case / Seraphy, we'll have to throw in Death Searcher. Oh man. This is a difference in the camera angle we're used to. This is so trippy. I can only hope that we're you know, unless this is way longer. Is this the regular Magitech armor we have? Does that tell you how many you have in Prism, by the way? It does. That is a new Magitech armor then. Says deal a lot of damage at once. Here's 3k. Oh, that was a crit! Please tell me we still have an Eld box. What? It's golden! That's like a 90%... What? Unplugged, I'm so mad. If I counter that thing and it's golden, this is like a 95% chance catch rate. Okay, I was about to start fuming out in local. That was obscene. Hopefully that thing's, you know, decent too. That Slayer ability is absolute madness. Okay, did our strength just increase like to an insane amount? An amalgamation of magic and technology, this magical machine has been modded for extra physical firepower and a 4.0 grade average. This one looks more of the Type 0 one. Kind of like that. Were we supposed to run down here? Nope. I really hope we just went the right way. This is so confusing. It's like my biggest fear in this place is to be running in the wrong direction.
Just how far does this go anyway?
Vaughn, just keep it cool.
Sorry, I'm just so excited we're finally gonna beat those guys that I'm getting impatient.
Come on, I don't want any more random... Really? The next time that we get even a crystal, I'm gonna go ahead and swing by the start. I really just want to go ahead and get I really just kind of want and need to get the Death Searcher in. I'm gonna probably exchange him out for Mel. Mel's been great, and we have to thank him for his service because he's been in the game since like the start, for real, and he hasn't let us down. He was back when we thought Thundera was broken.
That wasn't so bad.
Like some 12 hours ago of playtime. So, you know, Mel is a good lad. It's just unfortunately all good things come to an end, and he's gonna have to kind of join that. Well, you know, I hope we don't have to get rid of him. I hope that the Death Searcher is good and bad at the same time, because it's gonna be sad getting rid of Mel. It's gonna be very sad getting rid of. Oh my god! I thought that was a Heartless. The guy for real just froze right there. I thought Kingdom Hearts was here. Do we have sleep? Sometimes inflicts sleep. All right. Come on. They can't even resist getting caught. How in the world? It's asleep. Alright. So the last time I checked our list, I was super not happy with how far we've come. Like, I thought for sure we had more than what we did. Hopefully next time I check, we'll be in a better situation. Also, I want to get Ifrit and Ramu. I think we just have to probably go back to that cave and then fight him again, maybe? I know for sure Shiva was not the only one that you could get from that. Another thing that I might even search up, if I can't figure it out myself, is a dark-hued mirage that uses plant-like attacks. Korrigans are absolutely incorrigible to the core. The real reason you shouldn't garden after the sun goes down. Yeah, no kidding. This one evolves into the Marlboro Menace that we know and love. I'm not excited to fight that fight, by the way. Oh my goodness, am I not excited for that one. That fight's gonna be insane. I can't believe we fell for that last time. We saw the girl and we're like, oh, you know, maybe it's a random NPC. We got absolutely yoinked. Okay. Is this gonna create a new crystal for us? There's a lot of space here. This dungeon could be a lot longer. This dungeon very much could be a lot longer. I know the other one only had 2 crystals. It was the halfway point and the final part. This one could be easily 4. The big issue is that they're all the same color. By the way, can we evolve Tama yet? We don't really need the vampire. I'm surprised he's a level 40 already. Let's go ahead and yeah, let's... Okay. We're bringing Tama. And then we'll transfigure the Magitech armor into the Death Searcher. It's a small now. We can get rid of the Mithril Giant. But at the same time, we don't really have anything that I want. Maybe the Mind Flayer, because I'm pretty sure that goes into the Pisco Demon. Nah, we'll just see if we can get Tama to evolve. No. Yeah, no. Screw that. Tama's definitely going back. Let's check out this Death Searcher. 37 SP. Gaze. Gravity? Treasure Hunter and Zap. Okay. Holy cow. This thing is stacked. Reaper lore? What is this? Can we get everything in here with the amount of SP it has? Critical. Why? Oh, I was like, death, learn. We can. We mastered this thing. Choose a mastery bonus. Oh my goodness. Gotta go magic plus plus plus. Dude, 245 damage? Are you joking right now? 245? That puts most everything we have to shame. What are the stats of even Mel gets put to shame for sure. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think it's the sync level. Is it? No. How do you get that mastery then? Wait a minute. Let me see. You know, maybe I was wrong. Well, this is also a large unit, though. I'm going to do a direct comparison to Mel. And see what the deal is, because I'll tell you right now that I don't think a small unit should be hitting that level of magic. It helps with the mastery thing, but that's obscene. Let's... Everyone's grudge now, too. I think we'll keep the baby Tonberry then. Cerberus is stacked. Oh my god. Let's go ahead and get the white knack, I guess. We did a reverse evolution pretty much. That's fine. The Mythville Giant has an XL form. If it does, obviously we haven't gotten it yet. The Moogle is one that we could probably do a mastery of too, just like how we did with the Death Searcher. Probably not with this, but yeah, no, he needs a lot more. The Mandy, let's see what we can get with the Malboro. We can get Bad Breath. That's it, game over. Oh my gosh, we got the Malboro Menace? What difference does that make, though? That's the thing. We don't even really need to go shopping for Mirages now. We had them all. His magic's 228. And a mastery. What does he have? Victory charge? Sleep. Bio. Light resistance or strength. That's good for the party. And the Kuza Beast here. We have a mastery there, but definitely not of his underling. $245. I think Mel still beats it. And now the baby Tonberry knows everyone's grudge. Oh, actually it doesn't, huh? I want to try him. I want to go ahead and just try it. I don't know how well it will work, but I want to try that setup. Let me see if there's anything new we got. No. There is something I want to check, actually. I take that back. Why can't... I wonder what Tamo transfigures into. Here we go. The Marlboro Menace. What? What's the Marlboro's Menace's endgame? What do you think that thing is? Like, I'm excited for that thing. That's what I wanted to check. Hopefully it has 61 SP. Okay. What does that give us? Tentacle, Joyride, Strength, Defense, Magic Defense, Endless Nightmare. Oh my. Putrid Breath. Initial HP, Blank Space, HP, Corrigan. The fact that Endless Nightmare is a thing is just nasty. That's a disgusting monster right there, is that Marlboro Menace. I think it could beat the Tri-Hide. I think we go for it, you guys. I think we go for it for sure. The Tri-Hide has been great, but we lose 35 strength, and the stability isn't that strong. But what we lose in stability, we might just gain up for in all-around effectiveness. Plus, we get to ride it. Does it have a song? It does have a song. Okay. So, at the end of the day, we kept Mel. We'll take that for what it is. I really want to see what Tama evolves into. But the reason why we kept Mel is just for that strength bonus that he has. We're not probably going to hit level 60 anytime relatively soon. And that stack bonus isn't very strong for Rain. But at the same time, the amount of damage output is got to be there. I kind of want to run into it. I don't know which way to go. Come on, man. Ordeal 7. I think this is the right way. Well, we know whenever we go to the next screen and see if our... Okay, this will be interesting to see. It's a back attack. Oh, God. That's insane. If we're weak to that and it only did that much, we definitely are going to have quite a few new abilities. Well, you know, we're going to go for the imprisonment, of course. Reduce. So Tifa's slow now. You just have death like that? Inflict magical damage, confusion, oblivion, and death all at the same time. Gravity. Does it really do what it says? Will that really do like 2? Yeah, it does. What do we have to do again? How much is our... Yep. We might go back to the Tri-Hide. How much lower does it need to go? God dang it, we didn't need to crit! I guess gravity can be used as kind of an effective way to use imprisonment as well, though, because gravity can't kill. No matter what, gravity cannot kill. Oh, never mind. We'll keep the Marlboro for now, Marlboro Menace for now, but overall effectiveness isn't that high. Unless the final boss could be hit with...
No trouble at all.
Unless the final boss could be hit with, what's it called? Bad Breath? A marine menace that lurks near Grimoire Shore. Some say that it looks as graceful as an angel when it swims, but we prefer to discovered as a nightmare sock puppet with teeth. Also cancels this thing's gym membership right now. Thing is jacked. I've realized that nearly everything in this game has an element that it is susceptible to, though, which definitely means Marlboro Menace may be pretty effective in the final battle. Another carbuncle. Can we imprison this one? We might be able to see Exhibit A here. It's weak to... Oh, never mind. It's resistant to everything. You know, I want to see Bad Breath, though. Oh, it only has Putrid Breath. We're going to defend. And then we'll just hit that with Slayer. Is that going to hit like 4k now? 3. Alright. Tifa. Let's see this. It missed everything? It's really high resistance. Their speed's back for some reason. Also, that passive from the Death Searcher of increasing health whenever you kill something, that's obscene. That I wish I could have known about that earlier, because that's insane. That's exactly like with the build that we're using right now. That's a real like cost-effective way of doing it, as opposed to using all the high potions, because our cura that we have is seriously not even worth it. And I'm surprised Mel's still in the party, but that plus 100 thing that we got for mastering 100%, that's just something that we need to keep around for sure. Especially with just how the cloud is built. But at the same time, at some point, I don't know if we're gonna catch anything on the way there that's gonna be game changing. But at some point, I for sure want to go ahead and maybe bring back a. I want to bring back a non-champion, because we've had 3 of the champion summon things for pretty much the whole game, and haven't even used it because we've been so used to just having Cloud and Tifa since they've been unlocked for, once again, about the whole game. So we'll see. Another thing about this build that I should note is it's very high risk, high reward. The amount of AP that everything is used to be cost is really, really high. But things like Putrid Breath and Gravity, well, now that they work on regular enemies, I don't know so much about bosses, they are definitely game changing. The weakness lies in the AP cost of this build, and there's like, is it resistant to death? It's not resistant to. I can like watch this. Are you kidding me? But at the same time, you can see like the amount of AP that took. So there is of course a way around this. We have a whole fork ton of ethers. What I could think of doing, right? What I'm thinking of doing is just using Cloud as kind of like a speed demon, and use Tifa as the main, just kind of everything, like the carry. And with that, if I do that correctly,
isn't it great how there's so many mirages to find here?
Could yield
yeah, this place is the best.
Just Putrid Breath spam and Gravity spam. And if we could use Gravity against bosses like we can against the regular enemies, I could only imagine like how easy that would make things now. We have a really good comp. We went from nothing to GOAT in about like the past hour. And speak of the devil too, look at that, 6 high ethers, we're rolling. We just got to make sure that we can take it, you know. That's pretty much it. What I'm really hoping for too is I really hope for a Mirage ability that, I think I said this last night in last night's stream, and I still can't think of the GF, even though we're going to be starting 8 soon. I still can't think of the... What's that? Is that a Pisco Demon? Squid Kraken. What do you want? Reflect. We still don't have that. No, but anyways, I really hope for... That's a misclick. I really hope for a Mirage ability that doubles over from 8's no encounters. Like I said, I don't remember which one it is. But considering that there's also level matching, or what's it called? Level scaling. Thank you. Level scaling in Final Fantasy VIII, like you can see why turning encounters off for a GF would be huge. In this game, I just want to do it for the sake of, like, once we catch every Mirage, we can just go to the Coliseum, I'm assuming, and get XP. I don't know actually if you could even get XP from the Coliseum, but if you can, that would be our go-to method for XP for probably the rest of the game. Also, this final dungeon really hasn't let me down. I don't know where I'm going half the time, and it's been, I mean, relatively difficult. Things aren't that strong, but they're certainly not weak. It's not like a pushover that, like, Final Fantasy X Sin was kind of not too, well... Another thing that I've enjoyed about this game is a lot of the... I could say every Final Fantasy that I've played, just because I've played it so many sheer amount of times, save Final Fantasy VIII, which I've done more research on than play, and Final Fantasy IX, which I'm not as well versed on. I think if you were to give me a Final Fantasy game and like see which one I was super well versed on and which one I would be able to beat the fastest, the one I would beat the slowest would be Final Fantasy IX. For a few reasons. First off, there's not like an easy exploitable ultimate weapon glitch in Disc 1 that you could find in Final Fantasy VIII. And I don't even know how like the whole ultimate weapon system works in 9. I've never gotten a single ultimate weapon from I don't even know what Zidane ultimate weapon is called. So I don't know. That's the one that I'm the least versed on. Yeah, and they're I think Doomsday's multi, right? I don't remember. That's why I'm replaying it right now, and I'm gonna stream it one day. I'm gonna stream it because I want to become well versed on every Final Fantasy. But I could tell you like the story of Final Fantasy IX, but I can't really give you much further than that. I love the soundtrack too. I can name quite a few of the songs, but it's one of those games that I forget about for some reason. It's not a forgettable game at all.
Victory!
Yep. Yeah, I was just about to get to that actually. I think 9 I would beat the slowest no matter what, just because of the limits behind the game. Final Fantasy X, you're absolutely right. What I was gonna say was I really hate killing this carbuncle over and over. I've gotten Khalid Bolg and even, oh my god, I can't believe I did it, but I got Onion Knight and Khalid Bolg. I got all the lads, and as a result of which, like, that game becomes... I can't even explain what that game becomes. That's winning in the polls right now, by the way. Like, that's winning in the polls for what Final Fantasy game I play after the 8 remaster. If you guys want to feel a game where you feel like complete after grinding, like there's Final Fantasy games, right? Like in particular Final Fantasy 11. You could hand me this game, I could play this game for 14 hours straight. I would feel like I accomplished nothing. Absolutely nothing. It doesn't matter if you gave me the game and I accomplished, like, I beat the game for God's sake, I wouldn't feel accomplished. Because when that game has like a sense of, I always feel as if there's something more I need to be doing. If you want to feel accomplishment in a game, play Final Fantasy X, get every single ultimate weapon, do the old trick of, well, I'll explain it on stream. Do the Tonberry King trick, okay? and go and fight the final boss of Final Fantasy X, which, once again, not going to spoil. If you ever want to feel accomplishment, do that. For those of you that don't know, or just, you know, maybe don't remember, Final Fantasy X is ATB turn-based, with the difference that speed is basically your main factor. The enemy doesn't have to get a turn. That's basically what I'm trying to say here. You can beat the final boss of Final Fantasy X without the final boss getting a single turn. You could beat the final boss in like 3-4 hits if you play your cards right. And you can't do that until a certain part happens in the game and you get free roam and all that kind of stuff. But if you ever want to feel accomplishment in a game, that's what you do. Go play that, see what you could do, and just do that. Like, it's obscene. The other one that you feel really accomplished for is Final Fantasy VIII, because there's level scaling. You don't really feel accomplishment when you hit level 100. In fact, it's almost kind of foreboding, because when you hit level 100, so does everything that you're fighting. As a result of which, a lot of people like doing really low level playthroughs, which kind of makes sense, because if you beat the game at level 8, which is the lowest level that you can get there, it also means that final boss is level 8 as well.
Huh? What's the matter, Tama?
Throw that into...
Nothing. Something just gave me a start. That's all that it was.
You know, throw that into the fact that you have ultimate weapons
Please,
level 8.
Promise me, you'll be careful.
Oh, what's going on with her?
Tama, what's wrong? Are you okay?
Are we gonna get her transformation jutsu?
To the strong, like they're invalidating my existence.
She's having an existential crisis.
Really, hate me.
I can't bear to see you in pain. Please go back.
But I can't go back. The three of us are a team. Inakro told me to look after you.
Well, you'll be here in spirit, and that's what counts. We'll call you if we get into trouble.
Please? For us, okay?
Oh, all right. But stay on the guard. You still have no idea who you're dealing with.
Hey, we can handle them. I mean, come on. We've held our own against almost everything we faced.
Well, we've had a lot of Final Fantasy characters come and bail us out.
And don't forget, he's got me. We'll be fine.
Alright, if you're with him.
What? I'm no good on my own?
That goes without the saying.
Dude, ouch!
Okay. Well, if you're sure, I guess I'll head the back. See you soon! All right?
Yep. You know it.
Bye.
So, the final leg. Lon, you ready?
Yeah. Let's thrash those heralds, so we can finally go home.
Right.
Alright, I guess we're pretty much at the end here. Yeah, so, anyways, you can get, you know, all the ultimate weapons and keep your people at level 8. Final boss becomes a cinch, because it's only level 8.
Yeah,
but,
we got this.
That's a golden Tama right there. Actually, that's the thing from the tutorial of the game. Final Fantasy VII you could feel really accomplished for as well, but a lot of people don't know that the final boss of the game, which is Sephiroth, that shouldn't really be much of a surprise. He actually kind of does a level scaling thing too, but not necessarily, kind of, not really. If you're after level 60, the boss gets basically twice as hard. If you're before level 60, then the boss stays its same. A lot of people don't really know that and think it's kind of there. So the whole recommended thing behind that is, if you're level 60, level up, or just don't hit level 60. That's the hardest time you could actually fight against Sephiroth, is if you're exactly at level 60, because that's the cutoff line. So, it's recommended that you go ahead and don't do that, but I mean, you should still be fine, provided that you have the ultimate weapon, Omni Slash, and things like Tifa's Final Heaven, stuff like that, all those really broken weapons. That was a lot of damage. I'm just gonna hit Cloud and wake him up. I think the one that, like I said earlier though, the one that if you want to feel broken, like if you just want to feel good about grinding, Final Fantasy X is the one that you just... So that's interesting. That's a really interesting... You topple to make them topple. Inflict Oblivion. Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Even if one of your own people die, Death Searcher gets HP. Interesting. I think we have something that will be able to deal Oblivion. I want that Yuguru. We need Tifa back though. Let's Phoenix down. Throw her in the stack. Jeez, that thing's fast, man. Doesn't deal a lot of damage though. Sea Worm. Sea Worm again, maybe kill it. Oh man. Beautiful counter. Do not hit Cloud. Do not counter. Okay. We have something that inflicts Oblivion. Might be running out of it though. Blindness, Confusion. Did we run out of it completely? We don't have anything that uses Oblivion then. Okay. I think Putrid Breath just might. Yeah, we don't. Well, looks like we're just gonna go ahead and defend until then. Like, I don't think we have anything that, like, I don't think we have Oblivion. Oh, Hexai does. Inflict neutral magical damage, Confusion, Oblivion, and Death. Is this thing weak to death? It's resistant to it. How much health does this thing have? 1300. Don't clear it. Wow. Did nothing. Did nothing again? That's dead, yeah. That's too bad.
Good job.
We'll have to go back and get the item that actually, you know, casts Oblivion. As Hexai probably does, it's just a super low probability. I guess we could have just waited for Putrid Breath as well, but I thought Hexai would just do it for us, but I guess not. God, that sound of the Malboro crawling and just sliding, slithering, sounds like mac and cheese. Save point here, maybe? Is this the end? Still not the end. This dungeon is long. Oh my god, that damage. Did we hit level 60? We're 53. It's possible we hit level something by the end of this. 55 maybe? Is this it? I think we might have just reached the final save point. Yeah, I know, those carbuncles are cool. They use the they use the old design. Pretty much all the carbuncles have looked cool though, for like the past while. I think Final Fantasy VIII was the first one. No, 3 was the first one to institute the Ruby Light one. And then 8 was the first one to make it look kind of weird. Is this it? We have to fight against it again? I bet you at the end, it's gonna go ahead and give us the oh wow, this is the final one. I saw that it gives us the memento. Can we just use death on it? Nope, it resists every single status element. Let's just use gravity. Oh, I forgot that Ruby Light gives it automatic reflect. What was I thinking? The lore side of me just died. Okay. Now I feel stupid. Good hit there. Oh man, well, I guess we're weak to light damage. Is that Cloud's hitting like 1700 to 2k. And then that's fortunate death for the Carbuncle, but that also spells Carbuncle Memento for us, meaning that we'll be able to create it now. That was a really sad cry. I don't even know how to respond to that comment. That's a very, very interesting and unique critique of society. Very powerful. This dungeon goes longer? Yeah, love him or hate him, Toolboss spitting straight. Faxed. F-A-S-C-S-T. Oh, anime scene. Never mind. Is this the final boss? Oh, I'm not ready for this. Oh, she got him.
Release Lady Luce!
I'm glad we saved. I think we saved.
Huh?
Nope.
How
There
long
she
must
go.
this continue, Eleanor? 100 years and counting now, and yet commanding just one body proves a chore. How lowly and pathetic can you get?
My body gives me more trouble than yours does.
Oh, but I do wonder about that.
Hey, scumbag! We've been looking for you! You think you can just wreck the world and get away with it? Then
I guess
you
this
have
is the
got
final
another thing
fight.
coming.
Ah, I wanted to save this for tomorrow. Guess we go right now.
When are you... Owen, you okay?
So you've made it this far. But no more. You have to stop. You mustn't fight. I know you want to, but you simply can't.
What drivel! What tripe! A farce beyond compare!
Are you quite certain of that? What if they are the world's true champions awakened at last? Should we not deal with them now?
And now it's you who's causing me to grin. The Crimson Prophecy's a done affair. The story needs no postscript, no twist, and no spin.
He rhymes.
On, you whelps!
Alright. It's actually Shuntado.
Let's do this, Lon!
Okay, I think we're gonna get...
It's on!
Okay, now everyone's rhyming. What? I don't think we're prepared for this. 23k, unimprisonable, he's weak to light, and he's fully resistant to everything except... poison? Hopefully the Plume Knight is gonna treat us a little bit better. Weak to everything except that. I don't even know what that is. Putrid Breath attacks both. We'll go ahead and do that. Magic Shield. It's not Reflect. We'll go ahead and just focus on the Plume Knight. 3k, not too bad. Putrid Breath should attack both. Let's go ahead and just use that on... Okay, it missed. Oh, Blind. Blind did not miss. That's what that was then. That's pretty big, honestly. I'm cool with that. Now we're going to be a little bit kind of useless for 6 turns or so. I'm going to see if I can't get Knight and Golden Mask to be poisoned. This is a Final Fantasy game though, so I'm still expecting us to get, you know, a boss rush at the end. That's kind of to be expected. I really want to get poison on there. Hopefully that does like at least 2.5. Okay. You got gravity yet? No. I don't know how long that status element's gonna last for, but that's gonna hit us. It hits both of us. That's AoE. Resistance though. Let's just go for the poison again. Still not there. For some reason, Tifa got slowed. That did a lot of damage. He's 14k. She's also at 14. She's a lot weaker though. We get gravity in 1 more turn. I probably should have used an item there. I hope I don't regret that decision. Of course I don't. I don't. Okay. Let's go ahead and just use an item to heal. I could have used Cure there. We got gravity here. Let's hit. So at least maybe. Yeah, he's really almost dead. I'm gonna play it safe. Once again, kind of messed up here. I should have focused on using, unless we still have an item that does it, something that costs blind here would be perfect. Flash bomb. Beautiful. Once again, get that quick 2.5, health. We'll just focus completely on him. If we have anything that causes poison, that would be really useful right now. But I don't think there is something that we have that even causes poison. Oh, Poison Fang. Missed. I need to be careful about how I do this. Yeah, and I have X potions and a Mega Elixir too. I'm for sure probably going to use that. I'm going to unstack. Kind of risky, but I don't want to get toppled. Freezing Dust, that's going to hurt. We have how many Mega Elixirs? 4? No, you know what? We have X potions. We're just gonna do that instead. I don't want to use the Mega Elixir until I'm certain that we're at the final boss, and honestly, I don't think this is the final boss. It very well could be, but I have an idea what the final boss will be, and this isn't what I envisioned. That's a topple for sure. Unfortunate. We just gotta get him out. Tifa's dead. They're all dead now too. Nice survival right there. Cross Slash gives us a chance to crit kill. 1258 is not gonna be enough for it. I think a regular hit will do it. 561 it wasn't enough either. They don't have Last Stand. That was a really lucky one-hit chance there. But that'll do a little bit more HP. Give us the chance to go ahead and just use a Phoenix down. This fight should be over pretty soon. Now that he's gone, we can focus on... That's a definite wipe right there of them. That's okay though. Just use Phoenix Downs and hope that they're faster. Oh wow, okay. That was a waste of a Phoenix Down. Once again, we're going to do the same thing. Hope that they're faster. And they are. Stack there. I want to save those X potions just in case something catastrophic. We can go ahead and use Slayer. If we have anything that uses blind, we have a really good chance to. But I think her health is only probably it's 10k. Well, we could always save like the Mega Elixirs as well. Flash bomb. There we go. Oh wow, it missed. Yeah, I should have. That I'm surprised blind. Man, another waste of a Phoenix down. We may have to use an X potion on Cloud. Just hope he's faster. The odds of that blind and missing were astronomically low, and he's not faster. But that wasn't that much damage, and they're going to be faster here. We're going to go ahead and go for blind again. We have one last... what's it called? We have one last flash bomb. This would be huge. Come on. It hit. That's pretty much all she wrote then. With what's his name dead, that'll be able to... That'll pretty much end the fight. We're going to be dealing about quite a bit of damage here. I'm just going to go straight AWOL and damage here. Just pray for crits. Rand's going to do damage, but it's... If Tifa dies, I'll accept it as long as we win. Cloud still has enough HP to survive, and he's a little bit faster. He could beat her here, which he does, and Slayer will end it. So provided it hits like 3k, which it does. See, that gave us XP and a lot of it. That wasn't the final fight. 2 Mega Phoenixes as well.
As postscripts go, impressive.
He's dead. Well, we did it.
They're people?
That's her mom and dad.
No. No more frowning. Now, let's smile.
Her lips look kind of
Turn
scary.
those corners up, or your happiness will spill right out. You don't want that to happen.
But everybody makes fun of me because they say my arm is creepy.
But look, Mommy's are the same. See? And there's more. Did you know that these arms are very special?
I guess I wasn't
They're
expecting
proof
that
of
one.
the joy you'll bring the world.
But I don't understand why.
Only one of my hands looks like yours.
She got JC
You have one.
lips.
Lon has the other. So as long as you both work together, there's no happiness you can't attain.
There's no way that was the final boss. Wait a minute.
Please, you have to stop gathering so many mirages.
What is that?
Why's that? We're really
Magic
good at
pot
it.
there
You
on
of
the
all
left.
people should be proud.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
You don't have a proper handle on any of them. Think of the trouble you're making. For those around you.
No, they
What do
used
I
a fake
care?
girl for the
It's
voice
not any
acting.
trouble for us.
Fine, then don't you care about your mother? The more mirages that you take away from
Oh,
her.
please. Mom loves seeing us excel. Don't even pretend it doesn't make her happy. Dad, I just think you're jealous because you don't know how to do it.
Got him.
Busted.
And that was the day he left to the cigarette store. They just summon
stop.
Ozma for God's sake?
You don't realize. You're the one who said that everyone's lives would be easier if we summoned those gods or whatever. Don't chicken out now, Win.
Yeah, remember? Why else would we even be up here?
You're wrong. A path to another world will...
Just shut the honk up.
Oh!
I know what to do
Whoa,
with
Lon.
you.
That's a... They were really the antagonist all along? What the honk? They for real kind of had everything bad happen in the world because of their own insolence. They thought they could beat Ninja at Fortnite, and look what happened.
Are you the one who summoned me?
They were also the one who summoned Brandulas.
What is going on? Hey, who are you?
Children, get over here!
Yeah, I guess it kind of is, huh?
Answer me! Who are you? Ah!
Rory!
This probably would have been better in the Japanese VA. I should have changed that over a long time ago. What's her end game? She's gonna use the Bart's ult. Oh, nope, never mind.
No. I didn't.
Oh, these are fine vessels. How astonishing for the first creatures I find to be humans of so high.
Like, they're just sitting there. Why don't you use your mirages to attack Brandulas?
Who will join me? 2 bodies. Take them.
Nope. There they go. You know, this was a really interesting time to remember that year. The reason behind every bad thing ever. You know, at least the dad got, or no, that's the dad. My bad. At least the mom got cool armor. She has like the Dark Knight Bard armor from Final Fantasy Tactics.
What? Get away!
Why would they decide on just summoning Brandulas anyway? They should put more insight to that just because they could. Let me just summon a demon because I think it would be cash money of me.
Did that...
Incoming existential crisis for them being stupid.
What was that? What did we just see?
Yeah, so much for you being so high and mighty, Rain.
Lady Luce!
Owen, you're here?
Yeah, that's a good point. They must really hate their dad. They made him look like an absolute clown with a golden mask. Mom was drip or drown.
You're both safe. I'm so glad. So glad.
Are you really our mom?
What kind of question is that?
Rain and Lan. They lost all of their old memories when they were spliced out of Grimoire. They don't remember a thing. Lucky them.
Man, you can see the animosity between the... Oh, never mind. Mom's happy as can be that she's...
Promise me that you will forgive them. For me.
Wow.
I never...
What the... The old mega death beam. Brandulus is back.
Subtlety. I can never abide it when a more direct solution is at hand. Come now. Did you not have some wish? Some grand desire you came here for me to grant? Show me resolve. Show me ingenuity. Show me your power. Show me all the mirages at your behest. But do not show yourself to be lacking.
What kind of thing are you?
I am Randalee, the mighty king of Bahamut, and number 25 of the X9 ranks. I am the conqueror of all A-worlds, and their destroyer.
He just transformed into forking Bahamut.
You are nothing but dust!
This is the final boss.
You are going to pay for what you did!
This is this banger of a song.
I'm gonna make you wish that you were never born!
Oh my god.
Sis, you okay?
Well, Cap, King of Bahamut. Where he's sitting on 24k, that's absolutely no HP. How much? Maybe he has a lot of high defense. He has speed. But he is weak to slow. I just realized that we weren't able to heal over from the last fight. That's completely okay. We have that, and I'm pretty sure we still have Spider Silk. No? We have one. I'm just gonna use it early, honestly. We can kind of just, play around using Putrid Breath. But right now I'm going to do something really interesting. It's a really precise, kind of stupid strategy, but it should work just fine. To make sure we have the best maximum potential, we're going to use Gravity now. It's going to use 5k. Put him down to 16. And then we'll just start hammering it now. He's going to do some nasty damage, just like he did last time. For that sake, I'll go ahead and put Shell up. I think a high potion will be fine here. It's mostly just going to be all magic damage at this point. If I could just kind of play around and see what I could do till I get Slayer, we should be able to win this fight relatively easily.
Now,
he's already halfway, but we're kind of at the point where... Is he like 100% immune to everything? Yeah, okay, except slow. Gravity's really like the only thing that we could do for her besides Shell. That's gonna be like really like an effective use of time. A lot of this stuff really comes down to time management, just how well we could utilize our attacks, and that right there was not utilizing the attack. How much health is he at? 7k. That's like 2 Slayers and odd number of whatever regular damage, I guess. We're just gonna use him to use charge, just try and get Slayer up as fast as possible. I think he already has Shell now. Let's do that. We can't get toppled. That's like a for sure. That's a huge no-no. Is that toppled? Oh man. That has to hit, by the way. Is that 3303? Which leaves him at 4k right now? How many X potions do we have? We have 3. Let's just use it on Cloud. Dispelga, he's still gonna be faster than us. Abyss on Cloud, that's completely fine. We'll have her use a high potion on herself. It's possible there's gonna be another final boss. Like, this is difficult, but it's not impossible. I think this could end it. 935. He's got to have barely any HP right now. 2k. Wildhorn won't do it. Oh wow, what a crit. What an absolute crit. Did crit just win me the game?
what strength! I can see A's power
something tells me
has
there's still going to
already
be
had a
another
profound
fight.
influence on both of you.
I'm worried.
Perhaps. I may not be able to destroy you, but neither can you put an end to me. To pursue this stalemate further would be a waste of time.
That's what you think! I have to pay for bringing you into this world. This ends now!
Lon?
Hey, Rain. I know that I've put you through a lot of stuff. I'm selfish.
He's gonna do a self-sacrifice?
It's all my fault that Mom and Dad died like that. And it's all my fault that these freaks have ruined Grimoire. Mine. I have to pay for it all!
No way.
Watch me!
Oh. He just ultra soul braked.
Foolish boy! My work is done! This will change!
Wait, Bible thump.
Why did you have to come back?
Wait, no.
Rain.
Did we really just get 13 too?
Lon? Rain. Tama.
The Bible thump.
Lon is.
Dang, Bible thump. Not so high and mighty now.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go home. To my Ninewood Hills.
Dang, this is Bible thump. Wait, that's it? Wait, there's gotta be something I'm missing, right? Why did it have to end like this? Well, it looks like they did add Final Fantasy Tactics. Kids game? Nope, you forget who made it. Oh my goodness. Her eyes look a little blank. What? Monkeys, monkeys, what was that? Was that him? Well, the trophy that I just got is called The End with a question mark. Maybe it was just a fake ending. No. Okay. No.
You will not accept this. It was your doing, yours. And now you would refuse to accept the consequences?
Accept it? How could you expect me to accept it? Lon takes the fall while I cower in my fake world? I mean, this is my fault as much as it is his. He shouldn't have to pay my share. Who do I tell I'm sorry? Our mom and dad?
Then I will ask you again. Will you, or will you not accept the consequences?
I will not. Not these.
Very well.
Whoa. What in the world is that? And I want it.
I shall yield to you all 9 of my precious lives.
That's a cat.
And give you a chance to continue your tale differently and weave the threads of time anew.
Could you imagine if that's like the XL Tama that we've been missing?
Tick tock. Tick tock.
We back at the start?
Sacrifice acknowledged. Now time shall be threaded anew. Bong. Bong.
Postscript.
Oh, so there is an
Turn
after
those
story.
Corners up.
Huh? All right. Let's kick some Baja butt and give this world a saving it won't forget. After all, if we really did cause all of this mess, it's about time that we settled up.
Wait!
What's gotten into you?
Just wait. Where's Tama?
Tama? What's that?
Our friend.
This game is getting...
Very well.
This game's getting monkish.
I shall yield to you all 9 of my precious lives. And give you a chance to continue your tale differently.
It was actually, Tama. Really good job,
weave the threads
Justin.
of time
You
anew.
got that absolutely right.
No way. Was that her back there? That was Tama?
Hey, Lon, you really
I
don't
didn't think
know who
Tom was gonna look that cool.
Tama's our friend. This whole journey, she's been by our side.
What? I have no idea what you're saying. What is wrong with you? You're acting so weird.
This game is like
I've
changed
never seen her
immensely.
behave like this. Usually Lon's the one who acts like he got punched in the back of the head.
Seraphy? But you can't be here.
Huh?
What? Why would you freak out about Seraphy? Come on, she's the one who's been by our side. Seriously, do you want to rest a sec?
Seraphy, you know her. You love Tama.
Someone named Tama? Wait, I think I've got it. Could it be short for Tama Mohime? I have no idea where you might have heard the name. It sure does take me back to the old days.
All right. I don't know what you're up to, but I'm going up there to kick some Baja butt.
No!
Huh?
Careful. Tama gave her lives for this chance. It's a new timeline.
I can't waste it. We're not ready to do this.
But why not?
Lon, think about it. Why did we come here in the first place? You remember? What did we say we were gonna do?
What is this, a pop quiz?
Answer the question.
Well, if you mean the first reason, and a crow told us that if we got back all of the mirages we lost, then we might regain our memories and maybe meet our family. Right?
That's right. Taking down the Federation? That wasn't in the plan.
Well, of course it wasn't. We didn't even know they existed yet. And anyway, you and me are the ones who brought those Cogna things into Grimoire. It's our mess to clean up.
Even if it means fighting Mom and Dad? And having to sacrifice your life in the end?
Dude, what? You really have lost it.
Lon, defeating those guys? It won't save the world. No good will come of it. What happens to us? To you?
Would you stop getting so worked up? You're not making any sense.
The Cogna. We'll stop them.
Huh? Well, yeah, we can do that too, but since we're here, let's fight these guys.
I told you that won't work. It's pointless. First, we need to close the portal. Which means collecting more mirages, more getting stronger, and more owning up to what we've done.
Hello, Rain?
Mom, Dad. We have to straighten things out with Wen too. And then...
Okay, I think it's time that
we'll gather mirages, get stronger, and close that portal! You can kick their butts after we do all that.
Hold your chocobos! Don't forget, people are losing their souls!
Yes, so let's hurry. Mirage collecting and the portal. Oh, and we have to call Win back from the castle. Hey, Seraphy, do you know anything about that mirage that Win summons?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess. That'd be none other than the Siren. She comes from the same world of wind pixies that I do.
You and her are both from the same world? Well, then can you contact her and see if she's with Win?
As long as she's somewhere in Grimoire, then I'd say it's doable.
Great. Would you?
Okidy dokity. Be back in a micro mega flash.
Oh, wait! Also, tell her we're sorry for what we did, trapping her for so long, will you? I know that sorry's not enough, but...
Yeah, you're the boss.
Rain, what's up? You know something.
I'll try to explain. But on the way, we're going to Balam Garden. Hey, let's go wait on the deck. Good luck.
Alright, you guys, well, there's a lot to take in right now. Let me first check to see. Yeah, everything's the same. So, we kept everything. Yeah, I guess we beat the first ending of the game before everything got Madoka Magica, but I guess obviously now there's more. We went back into the past and we're gonna reverse it. So I didn't plan on actually beating the game tonight, which I can't really count that as beating it though, especially not since we're going for completion. But for sure, we'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here tonight. Just 3.5 hours. I think this may be the longest one that we've done. So I'll go ahead and just leave that here. I went a little bit longer than expected. I'm still trying to make sure that we have perfect schedule for next Monday in the Final Fantasy VIII remaster. So we may be a little bit ahead of that. Of course, we could always just play around and do whatever. But yeah, there was a lot that happened tonight. It was really, really good tonight. But I'm going to go ahead and head off now. Take it easy, you guys. Have a nice night. And we'll be back tomorrow. You know, I think I actually might be a little bit earlier tomorrow. I got called off work again tomorrow. So if I stream a little bit earlier, don't be surprised. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a nice rest of your night. And yeah, thank you again for everything today. And thank you for tuning in. Have a nice night.